Welcome back to the StarX podcast, where we're solving for sci-fi. My name is Mike.
My name is Jenae.
And right now, X equals...
Gate.
That's
I almost
right.
forgot.
Yeah, I know.
It's been a while.
It is. It has been a while. We'll get into that in a sec. But
Yeah.
this is a sci-fi rewatch podcast. And right now, we're working our way through Stargate SG-1. And so we've been absent for a couple weeks.
Yeah, sorry. It's been a few weeks.
Yeah. I guess it's close to a month at this point. We had to take a couple of weeks off we're working on a couple other projects.
It's summertime, just busy.
Yeah, things happen. People came into town.
People visiting, yeah.
We're working on a couple other things that hopefully we'll be able to show on other channels at some point, but
definitely
those are other projects. So the main news, I should say, is we are going to move to an every other week release date.
It'll just be easier.
Yeah, I mean, we have other things in the works, and this is something that we really love doing, but we kind of putting one out every single week it's a
lot of work.
To say the least. It is.
You know, and when we have jobs and doing other projects and all these things, it takes up a lot of time, but we want to keep it going. So
we're
just not going to keep it out every week.
Yeah, we won't be putting one out every week. Maybe we will move back to that eventually, but right now every other week is probably a little more doable for us. So yeah, plus there's other content we'd like to be putting out eventually too. So we'll keep you posted on that stuff as well. But yeah, so why don't we get into it? This episode is episode 16. It's called Enigma, and it aired on January 30th, 1998. Directed by William Garrity and written by Catherine Powers and, of course, Dean and Roland, character credits. Let's get into the guest cast here. So Garwin Sanford plays Narim. Gerard Plunkett, he's back again. High Counselor Tupelo.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
From the Broca Divide.
Broca Divide. Yep. And then Frida Batrani, she's Laia. And we get the introduction of Maybourne, who's played by Tom Macbeth or Macbeath. What do you think?
I'm thinking it's Macbeth.
Macbeth? Okay.
I don't know. With the A added in there, it could be.
We'll say Macbeath.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, Maybourne.
Yeah, first time Maybourne shows up. Yeah.
Old Harry. And Gary Jones, of course, is Walter. Tracy Westerholm, she plays the air woman. I believe she's the one who keeps coming in and out. Like every time there's an announcement, like she'll come walking in saying, Colonel, they escaped again. That's her. So
she has a couple lines.
Yeah, she's in and out. So
I think you skipped over Omok, who's
Tobin Bell.
Tobin Bell.
Tobin Bell. Omok. Yeah, he's probably the biggest.
Yeah, he's I always forget. The Saw guy.
He's the Saw guy. Yeah, he's the biggest guest. So I guess it would be fitting to save him for last anyway.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, he's a good character, and he's always good. But yeah, he's really well known for the Saw movies.
And the guy who plays Narim, Garwin, he shows up obviously a couple times in Stargate SG-1, but he also shows up in Atlantis a couple times.
Yeah, that actually comes up in the trivia that he'll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
Sorry.
But he does play a couple. He reoccurs as this character, but then he comes in as another character.
And he's a familiar face too. He's kind of like one of that guy. You see him in a lot of things.
Yeah, he has been on
especially
stuff.
Then.
Yeah,
in the
especially
90s
around that time. And I think he probably rode the sci-fi circuit.
Yeah.
Did a lot of different sci-fi shows, probably.
Probably see him in all of them if you watch them.
Aside from everything else, he probably did.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what was your take on this one? What do you opening thoughts?
This one, it's a good one. I've always liked this one. I like how they brought in this whole other civilization who's like way more advanced technologically
Right.
than they are, you
Yeah.
know? So that it's a fun one. I think it's good.
Yeah, I thought so too. I thought it was a fun one. I agree. I like that part of it because usually they're more primitive, you know.
Yeah.
Except for the Nox, of course, or not that. But this is kind of a let's bring back a bunch of other people from other episodes at the same time. Kind of like a tie it together thing because they bring in these people. Well, we'll get to it, but yeah, obviously the Broca Divide folks and
the Nox
are the two that come back in this episode.
Right.
But yeah, I liked it. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's some funny parts too, you know, kind of like this civilization basically mocking.
Yeah.
They think they're just pretty much like, they think they're primitive. That's what's funny.
Yeah. No, I know. I agree. It is. They totally do that. And it's funny. It's really that's a real recurring sci-fi trope. That whole idea of, you know, you have like the super advanced alien culture that you interact with, but then they look at you as like it comes up like in Star Trek.
Yeah.
And all you know, they're
all the sci-fi stuff.
It's very common.
It's a thing.
Plot line.
Right.
Yeah. But it kind of is a good way to, it definitely shows. Hopefully in the future, human society on Earth, maybe in a couple hundred years might eke past where we are now and maybe become enlightened that way.
Yeah.
Or we'll just destroy ourselves.
Exactly.
You know?
It could go either way. That's
it could go
where
either
we're
way
at right now.
Yeah, I think we're in a 50-50 thing. So, all right. Well, should we get into the
let's
summary?
get into it.
Okay.
I'll start on the summary. Okay, I'll start on the summary. When SG-1 steps through the Stargate, they find a planet being devastated by a massive volcanic eruption. With toxic ash filling the air and lava closing in, the team manages to rescue a handful of survivors just before escaping back to Earth. Unfortunately, their grateful rescue quickly turns into a diplomatic headache when the survivors reveal themselves to be the Tollan, an incredibly advanced civilization that considers humanity technologically primitive and isn't shy about saying it. So yeah, kind of what we said is kind of funny about that.
Yeah, so you find out that, I mean, Hammond even brings this up from in their little meeting after the fact, but they explain that these are humans they're from Earth, right? But Hammond's kind of confused as to why they're so technologically far ahead than Earth is at that time. And Daniel makes the argument that because of the Dark Ages, you know, we had like 800 years of basically nothing, you know, no technological advancement that they might not have had, which would have pushed them further, you know.
Well, yeah. And I mean, how would that be so confusing? I mean, other civilizations on other planets, you never know how far ahead or behind they could be.
But I think he was kind of confused because these are humans from Earth that probably the Goa'uld would have.
I know, but still, they would become their own.
Yeah, no,
you know what I mean?
Absolutely. No, I agree. I don't
create their own technology, their own.
Totally.
They have their own scientists and theories and all that.
And it's interesting that really never comes up again in the episode. The whole these people are also human. Like that Omak is probably just like, well, whatever. We might be originally our people might be from Earth, or
they don't really.
They never really talk about it.
Kind of mention it.
Yeah, which is kind of interesting.
Well, it's funny when they first get onto this planet, so they're going to explore this planet, and it's just erupted.
Yeah,
you know, and then they see all the people like lying there under all the ash, and they're calling out, you know, who's dead. This one's dead.
Well, like Tilk first says, "There's no life here," like on one person, and then
Daniel says,
"No, Sam."
Well, I know, but Daniel says, "Well, this one's this one's dead, or this one didn't make it. And then Sam.
Yeah, Sam.
What does she say?
She's like, this one's had it.
This one's had it.
Which is such a respectful way of saying, we got another dead one over here. It's really fun. This one's had it.
This one's had it. Just so casual.
Yeah, like very casual. So, yeah. So they did you had a note here about volcanologists? Did you say?
Oh, who says it? Sam? I had to look that up because I think it's Sam says. Oh shoot, I can't remember who it was that said it, but said something like we had to get a volcanologist.
I think it's Sam.
To find out about the eruption. I don't even. Oh no, she says I'm not a volcanologist or something. That's what, because they're trying to figure out what happened on this planet, and that just didn't sound like a word to me. So I looked it up. It's a word. I'm just a dummy.
Probably somebody who studies volcanoes or
yeah, it is. Yeah.
I know. I mean, whenever I hear Vulcan, or I just think immediately of Vulcan from Star Trek. You know, even though it's a different.
Just
spelling,
sounded
Vulcan.
like there'd be a better word for that, but guess not. Volcanologist. It's real.
Yeah, and Omak.
I learned something new.
Omak immediately, he comes in hot from the beginning. He's a huge
He's a douchebag.
He's a douchebag. I mean, they save his life and they save a bunch of people who absolutely would have died. There's no way that maybe their rescue ship was going to get there within the next 2 minutes, but it probably took a while for all the rescue people to come grab the people on the gurneys and everything to come back through the gate.
Yeah, they were all pretty much dead. You know? They were all dying,
Right.
And but it's just funny. He's just he's on the hospital bed or whatever, and he's just his whole little he's turning his face to them I'm so much better than you.
Yeah,
how dare you save us? We did not need your saving.
I know. And immediately, I think Hammond is pretty pissed. He's they're walking out, and he's just like, "All right, you check that plan, and as soon as they can send those a-holes
get them
back,
out of here." I don't want to deal with them. I don't care about their techno. I cannot say that word. Technological advances. I do not care.
It's okay.
Get them out.
Get them out. All right.
Yeah. Who says? Guess there's no one getting a thank you. I guess they're not getting a thank you. Oh, yeah.
I think that's just what you.
That's just what I put. That was my note. Because they all just kind of it's almost like they were around his bed waiting for him to be
thank you for saving
us.
so
much for saving us. And then they kind of
have there'd be a modicum of gratitude.
You think, but then it's kind of awkward that he's just being a complete asshole, and they just kind of oh, okay, well, let's just go. You know, it's not what we expected.
Yeah.
Well, you're welcome, asshole.
Okay. Sort of sidestepping towards the door.
Okay.
Yikes.
Moving on. As the Tollan recover at Stargate Command, their leader, Omak, refuses to share information or accept help, convinced that Earth isn't advanced enough to be trusted with their technology. Meanwhile, Samantha Carter strikes up a friendship with Narim, one of the Tollan scientists who is fascinated by Earth and maybe even more fascinated by Carter herself. Their conversations range from quantum physics to birds, cats, and why Schrödinger. I knew that. I'm just reading it. Schrödinger. Okay.
All right.
Schrödinger apparently became the galaxy's most famous feline.
Yeah.
So so
he likes her.
Yeah, bow shika bow bow.
Seriously.
Yeah, so they have a little thing going on.
Yeah.
Narim and Carter,
and
you could tell they like each other, and they're talking about their different things, and he's very nice. He's got that spiritual voice, thank you, Sam Carter.
Yeah.
But they kind of focus on them a little bit.
So I think it's funny how you have in there, I think, I don't know if I wrote it or you did, but we both commented on it, the jumpsuits that they're wearing.
Yeah, they're futuristic.
When Sam and
jumpsuits.
When Sam and Narim go outside, it's really shows how like just
he looks like one of those old like Star Trek shows,
like
or
like 1950s sci-fi. Yeah. Yeah. It's just like all like in the light, especially in the outdoor light, it's just like, bro.
Yeah, it just looks like, really cheap.
Yeah.
Like her Stargate jumpsuit looks better than just his futuristic, outfit.
I think Seinfeld makes in his stand-up thing, he talks about like futuristic. He's like, you see it in all the TV shows. Everybody wears the same outfit and they just have like a V on their chest or whatever. It's totally like that.
Or like a headband with like antennas or something.
Yeah, totally.
So yeah, I thought when Sam, is showing Narim around and stuff and she's able to take him to the surface, I thought that was so like underwhelming. Like,
right.
Let me just take you right here by the base.
Where it's basically just out in the middle of the forest.
Yeah. So they have to like make it seem like, wow, I've never seen a bird before.
Flying animal.
Yeah. Like, it's kind of hard to believe, that they wouldn't have ever seen a bird.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess if you were on a planet where all their animal life has died off, probably because of their technology, it sounds like their civilization might have gone through kind of like in time and all that. Yeah, it went through time. It
because
probably
of the volcano and the.
Yeah, like maybe they got right to the edge where they polluted their planet to the point where everything died and all that kind of stuff, and now they're sort of on the other side of it.
Right.
But they have no animal life or anything left. That's what I kind of inferred from it. But I mean,
I'm sure. I'm sure that's what they were trying to. It just seemed funny.
But he said he'd never seen an animal
because
before.
It was so underwhelming. It's like, oh well, let's have like a bald eagle flying.
And it's
by
like it's totally B-roll. You know, it's like from the vault. Does someone have get National Geographic on the line? Do they got like a?
Yeah, we just need a shot. Blue sky. Bald eagle.
Yeah,
that's all we need.
Yeah, America.
So he can react to that.
Get the flag waving. In the back,
But yeah, I thought it's so funny that's where they would take to show him to the surface, just right there by the little hole they come out of, you know?
Right.
Anyways.
Right in the woods. Yeah. Okay.
You have here, how are they getting the ground around? Getting the ground temp from the UAV.
Well, so then you find out that then they do that whole thing where they send the UAV through the Stargate to check the other planet.
Oh, that flying thing?
Yeah, it's like they call it a UAV. It's basically like a drone, and it says ground temperature 1700 degrees. I'm like, how are they measuring the ground temperature? Or maybe they're just going off of air temperature. I don't know. I just thought
of course you would be thinking something like that.
It didn't. It was like whatever.
Your brain is way more like a scientist brain than mine is. When you're always like thinking all that stuff out, and I'm always like, oh, I don't care.
Did you?
It flew through.
And then when like they finally go back and they tell Omak how basically the planet is it's not even habitable like at all. They can't go back there. The look on his face when he says we would need a ship to get to our new home world, and they're like, well, our space
look down,
program is pretty, I guess primitive. They don't say that, but it's pretty new, and we don't really have ships like that. And he's just like, his deadpan look is like, God damn it.
Yeah, like, how did I end up with these people? It's pretty new.
And they're just like sheepishly like, yeah, well, sorry.
We don't have ships.
So funny though, because I'm telling you, that guy, he nailed it.
Yeah, he's got the good expressions of just being like, I am so annoyed with you right now.
Like, just like, God damn it.
Just walk away from my presence.
I'd love to interview him and just ask him about him playing that role. If he had fun with that, because I bet
I'm sure
the arrogance, the sheer arrogance, just like just, yeah, I don't know. So funny.
Have ships. I'd be like, well, where's your ships? You're on the ground.
Oh, all right.
Okay. So moving on. Things get even more complicated when the team discovers that the Tollan can literally walk through walls. Just when SG-1 realizes how advanced these people really are, Colonel Maybourne and the NID arrive with orders to relocate the Tollan into what they call protective custody, which everyone else recognizes as scientific imprisonment with better catering. Hammond and SG-1 do everything they can to stall while searching for another solution. Here's Maybourne.
Yeah.
The guy you just love to hate most of the time.
He
kind of redeems himself sometimes, and then you go back to hating him. And then you kind of like, okay, you tolerate him, and then you hate him.
You know, he kind of grows on you throughout this. Like
he does a little bit.
He's at the worst possible point right now, and he sort of becomes a little less of just a huge a-hole.
Yeah.
I mean, he's kind of always that, but there's a couple pretty good episodes with him.
There's some good episodes, and he's just you're just like, oh, Maybourne.
Yeah.
I hate you, Maybourne. But they're like,
Maybourne sucks.
But it's like, they're good episodes that he's in. But yeah, he shows up quite a bit.
Yeah.
Does he ever show up in Atlantis?
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't think he does. But and I don't think he dies or anything. I think he makes it.
No.
But he just becomes less. He doesn't get. So you know what? I remember what happens. I won't bring it, but I actually do.
I think I do too.
Yeah.
We won't say.
The evolution of his character is pretty good.
It's a roller coaster. I think. But I think it's just kind of like,
it is a roller coaster. But right now he's gonna be because they probably didn't write him to be recurring.
Yeah. So he's just like, I'm just a shitty.
Maybe they did, but they definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, this is where we first see Maybourne, and of course it's all about we can't just have human decency and just help these.
Totally, just completely
people out, the civilization,
dehumanizing them as
we're just gonna
basically
experiment on them. That's it.
Oh, or exploit them for what they know. Use them as like basically slave labor.
Yeah.
As far as like making them tell them about their technology, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But the whole thing with Narim is they're trying to explain the whole quantum physics thing. And that's when the whole Schrödinger's thing comes up and she's explaining quantum physics and everything. And he's just like, oh yeah, quantum physics. That's like super basic. It's like crazy advanced for us, but he's just like, you learned that in like the third grade on our planet.
I feel like Carter the whole time just has this like this look on her like, well, like we're not that like.
Well, and
it's just where we're at right now.
Like we're really not that dumb, I promise. But like, and they keep using the word primitive. Eventually she does say, I wish you quit calling us primitive. But that's kind of the whole
offending me.
That's like the theme of the episode, I guess.
Yeah, it is.
When it comes to that.
They're just trying to show too how much more advanced they are.
Yeah.
Because they're only, this whole episode is just in SG-1,
Right. Or in the SGC.
Or in the SGC.
Yeah. And then when they do finally escape and walk through the wall and they're all like up on top, they all come with like guns and dogs and everything chasing them down.
I know.
It's like, and he is like, well, you did exactly what I expected you to do. This is
exactly. And where are they going to go? Fly on some bald eagles and, run off into the sunset.
Yeah.
It was dumb.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. They just didn't.
I love though that they're just like, when they see the video of them walking through walls, they're just like,
Jack's
whoa.
Like, cool.
Yeah.
Like, I'd like to get my hands on that technology.
Yeah. Like, wow. That's how they did it.
Yeah. So, I think, okay. It was kind of nice to see Hammond pull rank on Maybourne at that point,
Oh, yeah.
Because just like, you're going to like go out and ask them where to your quarters, basically.
Exactly. And I like how Maybourne's like, well, I'm direct from the president. And Hammond's like, well, so am I.
yeah, totally.
Okay.
Hammond sucks.
Should we move on?
Or not Hammond. Yeah,
Maybourne.
let's move. Maybourne sucks. Okay.
Narim eventually explains why the Tollan refused to share technology with less advanced civilizations. Long ago, they gave another world a powerful energy source, only to watch that civilization use it to wage war and destroy itself, an act that ultimately destabilized the Tollan homeworld as well. It's a sobering reminder that just because you can hand someone advanced technology doesn't mean you should.
Yeah, and I don't think I caught that the first time we watched the episode, that them doing that caused that to throw
kind of
their
like this whole
planet off
snowball
into-
effect.
big
Yeah.
snowball effect. Like, yeah. So, but it is, again, I know they've talked about it in Star Trek. They've used this kind of scenario where, and even on that one show, we like, what was that one show with the space one with Seth MacFarlane?
Oh,
They bring it up in that too.
Orville.
Yeah. Like it comes up in that. So yeah, it's a common
because
thing.
it's like such a human thing that happens, you know. Nobody knows how to handle like,
can you imagine if some aliens came and gave us our, like, people in our world, like this kind of technology and what they'd use it for? They totally would do exactly that.
Exactly. Yeah. We wouldn't be ready for it at all. We wouldn't even know how to handle, and then we'd screw everything up.
Oh, completely.
Yeah,
for sure. So yeah, I mean, I guess that's the lesson.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't catch that the first time. So that's why their planet got the way it did, and now they need a new homeworld.
Yeah.
For them. So that's why kind of what's happening is they're trying to find somewhere for them, right?
Right. They're trying to find a place to let them to go, and so they bring in Tupelo and
Tupelo from the Broca Divide.
Poor Tupelo.
Remember that one?
I mean, I get like, I mean, how insulting.
And they literally showed like the virus turning them primitive.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They really, I mean, they're primitive
in that episode.
Yeah, exactly. But it's so funny how, I mean, you know, they're so like Omak or whatever, so ungrateful. These guys, they're bending over backwards to try to help him out somehow. And I totally get why he does not. Like, why would you want to go live with these primitive whatever, you know?
When, this like other civilization that's way more primitive than even Earth.
Yeah.
But he could have been nicer about it.
Oh, totally. I mean, he could have been like, hey guys,
we appreciate this, but this isn't going to work.
Talk to me over here for a second, you know? I don't have to be like right in front of the guy being, these guys are more primitive than you.
Yeah.
So it was pretty like, anyway. And then obviously, I guess, the only other thing I was going to say is like, we already talked about Narim calling her primitive or them primitive.
Yeah.
And
she
brings it
finally
up.
was like, please stop calling us primitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, we think we're doing pretty good over here.
Yeah.
So just shut it. Okay, should I just keep going?
Yeah, go ahead.
With time running out, Daniel remembers the Nox, hoping the famously peaceful race might offer the Tollan sanctuary. After some surprisingly creative wall phasing and an off-world call for help, the Nox arrive just in time to whisk the Tollan away before Maybourne can seize them. In classic Nox fashion, they effortlessly neutralize the soldiers by making their weapons disappear, leaving Jack with one of the episode's best reactions. God, I love those people. Yeah, you kind of feel, you feel like, oh, good, the Nox are here.
Oh, yeah.
They'll fix everything.
Well, they kind of do.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they kind of like on this so Omak, he eventually like later on in the episode bonds with Daniel.
Yeah, just before all this happens.
So like as they're sending the signal to the Nox, they kind of have a little bonding thing.
I think he kind of realized that Daniel's like a good person, and they're not all like,
and wants to learn
and wants
to know what.
Not everybody's out to like exploit them for their their technology.
Kind of breaks Omok out of his shell a little bit. Yeah.
He becomes less of a dick.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that was a nice little character.
Yeah, I thought that was a good little add-in, kind of like it didn't seem, because it was just good to kind of just get him a little bit out of that shell, you know?
Yeah,
And,
totally.
Yeah.
And kind of see that he really does have, he's in a lot of ways, you know, his, I guess they even said obstinance. The reason he's being that way is really, really for their benefit too.
Yeah. And he's trying to protect his own people. And, you know, they've had bad experiences, obviously. So
clearly bad
he's trying
experiences.
to he's being cautious.
Yeah. So Sam is clueless.
Sam is clueless.
Like, I mean, I know she kind of likes him, but I mean, she should have gotten some of that strange.
He keeps like flirting with her and giving these signs. And I don't know what that thing was he gave her.
Oh, the emotional.
The emotional. So I'm assuming she's supposed to feel what he feels towards her.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. I mean,
that'd be kind of a cool thing.
Yeah.
You know,
they should have been okay. Well, we'll see you guys later.
We're gonna go in one of these, you know, several rooms that have bunks.
Yeah,
you know, or the suite. We're gonna go to the suite.
Yeah, there's no shortage of
the presidential suite
empty
or whatever
bunks.
It is.
In the SGC, I'm sure. But yeah, she's Anyway, I guess that's not professional, but I mean,
no. Well, they do kiss.
Yeah, they do kiss,
and then Daniel has to interrupt it. God damn it, Daniel! Read the room.
he came walking in way too fast.
You couldn't wait for like 2 more minutes or something.
That's what Sam's thinking. You know, it's like So and
the cat.
Oh yeah, whose cat was that?
I'm assuming she just got it from a shelter or something.
Did she name it Schrödinger? It's not her cat, I take it. Did she just get a cat?
No, because does she even explain when she brings? She just has it in a kennel.
She just has it in a carrier.
She wants, because is this after the whole bald eagle thing?
Yeah. Okay. She brought him some books and stuff. So, but the cat shows up and she's just like, okay, well, and then she gives him the cat. So she's basically giving away a cat named Schrödinger that
I'm assuming she just like
adopted it,
got
it from shelter.
Yeah. That's what
I hope that's what she did. You know, hope she didn't. I'm sure she didn't steal her neighbor's cat.
Oh, I'm sure.
Or
not.
give away her own cat.
Or her own cat. No, I doubt it. I can't even see her with a cat.
No. But yeah, the Knocks are great.
The
whole thing where she shows up was pretty good.
That was good. I love that. I love it. And is that the first time we see that she can like just open the Stargate herself?
It might.
Or did we see that on the Knox episode?
I
can't remember. It's funny how fast you forget those little things.
But it was pretty cool how she just did it.
It was way cool because they all seem like, whoa, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like clearly she's.
I thought it was funny how Nareem's like there with his cat, like, you know, like Dr. Evil. Bye, Sam. Until we meet again. Just stroking it.
Until we meet again.
But yeah, she makes them all disappear. And they go, and of course Maybourne, shoot them.
Yeah. God. What a sore loser.
Yeah, he really is. Like, come on, Maybourne.
Terrible.
You're such a
All right.
Okay, so in conclusion, we covered Carter's galaxy-spanning romance, the debut of everyone's favorite bureaucratic headache, Harry Maybourne, and whether the Tollans were more advanced than you attitude is completely justified, or just the most technologically sophisticated case of snobbery in the Milky Way. Plus, we ask the important questions. How many times can one civilization call Earth primitive before Jack O'Neill officially loses his patience?
I think it was more Sam. Did he lose his patience with the primitive thing?
I think he kind of, but I think it was more Sam. Her expressions were great. She was just kind of like, stop it already.
So there is like that. There's the friends we've made along the way thing by bringing in all the other.
Like look where we've come so far.
Yeah, maybe this was a finale, like a mid-season finale.
It could have been.
I mean, I guess we are at episode 16.
16?
16, yeah. So I don't know.
Been.
But it really was that. Like, gee, we've come far and we know all these people and everything. And, it just really. Anyway, yeah, but it was a good episode.
It is good. Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it.
All right.
Trivia goofs.
Let's do some trivia goofs. All right.
You go first.
Okay. So this introduces the Tollan, the people that would make further appearances on the series. So they do show up again. We see them at least one other time. I don't know if there's more than that. Oh, I think there's two. I think there's two. I'm thinking of two specific episodes.
I think I am too.
And I don't think they're the same one.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Well, they show up again.
Could be one.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
First appearance of the SGC UAV, unmanned aerial vehicle. It is used primarily for recon, but in later seasons can be used to help identify and mark targets for artillery.
Yeah, they probably didn't have the word drone back then, but it basically was a flying drone.
Yeah, yeah, it totally is.
Yeah, it's funny because that'd be such a military thing that would become like. Yeah, I mean, that's like all the military uses now to like.
I know that you can buy at Costco.
Well, you can you can buy them at Costco, but then the military. I'm
just saying, like everybody can.
Everybody
use one,
can. Everyone has a drone. Yeah. But yeah, you're right. Okay. In the opening scene, this is like Pompeii. Everyone died of suffocation before the lava started to flow. This is going to be one of those.
Oh, geez.
Oh, okay. All right. So, let's just preface this. This is an geologist, maybe, who wrote this. It's not archaeologist, geologist. Mm-hmm. Okay. First, there was minimal lava associated with the 79 AD Mount Vesuvius eruption, and none got anywhere near Pompeii. Second, while folks used to believe that the people suffocated, that explanation never explained the live action posture of the majority of the bodies. It is generally accepted that the fourth eruption, the fourth of the eruption's 6 pyroclastic surges killed the people. A pyroclastic cloud can easily reach temperature of over 500 degrees Fahrenheit. Whoa. And move downslope at several hundred miles per hour. The citizens of Pompeii probably died instantly from heat shock. All right.
All right. Well, thank you for that.
Yeah. I learned something today.
Wow.
Well, that was quite the
explanation there for the one line that Daniel says.
Right.
The one small line.
Oh, I think, I wonder if like scientists who watch these science fiction shows, I mean, I know Neil deGrasse Tyson's made comments about like how
some of the stuff
kind of like that would never happen or whatever. But I wonder if it really gets under some people's skin.
I bet it does.
These stupid Hollywood idiots who don't know how to do anything.
Or they just really, I mean, it's funny because it makes me think of like Big Bang Theory. They're totally into all that.
Oh, yeah.
Sci-fi stuff. Maybe it's like the possibility,
Oh, yeah, baby.
I don't know. But I bet there are some for sure that it just bugs them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Or especially like this, where it's like, he says one line and they've got to do a whole paragraph explaining why that one line he said is not accurate.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Next trivia. Garwin Sanford plays Narim, a recurring character on this series. He would also play a different character on the spin-off series Stargate Atlantis.
Yeah.
Which I mentioned.
You mentioned that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. First appearance of Tom McBeath. As Colonel Harry Maybourne. He would appear as a total of 11 times throughout the series run. So there you go.
Yeah.
So that's quite a lot.
That's
actually.
A lot. Especially it's spread out, you know, because it feels like you see him all, quite a bit.
Yeah, totally.
So spread out 11 times is quite a bit.
11 times. I mean, there's 10 seasons. I mean, that's more than once a season.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm sure, that's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, he evolves. All right, goofs.
First one, at the start of the episode, you can hear the Stargate activating, but after SG-1 has sent their iris code. At the start of the episode, you can hear the Stargate activating, but after SG-1 has sent their iris code. Since there was no active wormhole, they should not have been able to receive SG-1's code.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Daniel Jackson mentioned the Dark Ages are responsible for how am I getting these really long ones?
I don't know.
So here we go. This is anthropologist. This is the anthropologist who wrote this one, probably. Daniel Jackson mentions that the Dark Ages are responsible for humanity being held back for 800 years, stating that religion stopped scientific advancement. This is not true of the Dark Ages, and it is a misconception of that period. There are plenty of other reasons for the Tollan to be more advanced, such as wars between cultures, land resources, etc., none of which Jackson posits.
Did I not say that, though?
Historian / anthropologist. Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, you basically did say that. Yeah. So, yeah, dude, it's all good.
Yeah, it's all good.
I mean,
if they went into so much detail like this in a show, like it would just be so.
They just need to throw away
too
reason
much.
to
They just needed to put
the plot.
something in. Yeah.
They need to advance the plot. I get that. Sometimes it's all made up.
Yeah, sometimes
the Stargate is made up.
Just let it go.
But yeah, I get
let it happen.
But I do get the point. I do get the point for sure.
Let's see. While it's true Daniel Jackson can't be court-martialed, he can most certainly be charged with treason. However, that would require revealing the existence of Stargate program to a wider audience, particularly the court involved. The military deems the risk of that revelation to be higher than the benefit of charging him.
Yeah, they weren't gonna.
Well, they kind of say that, at the end, because he's like, he can't be court-martialed. But they kind of make reference that like they don't want to, but like you could do this, but then you'd have to reveal all the Stargate stuff.
Right. Yeah,
you know?
Totally. And Hammond's friends with the president, so I think it's good.
Yeah,
Daniel's he'll get away with it.
Yeah,
so will Tilk.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
it's done. They've already gotten away with it.
They've got away with it, right? All right. When the last unconscious survivor is carried through the Stargate and placed on a stretcher, supposedly badly hurt and unconscious, Tollan grabs his helmet in order to prevent it. And unconscious Tollan grabs his helmet in order to prevent it from falling on the floor. Oh,
I think I noticed that.
Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I should read that again because it wasn't nonsensical. So when the last unconscious survivor is carried through the Stargate and placed on a stretcher, the supposedly badly hurt unconscious Tollan grabs his helmet in order to prevent it from falling on the floor. So
he's probably supposed to be unconscious and the helmet's falling. And
so he's got ninja reflexes.
Yeah. I didn't think anything of it though. No. I think I was just watching and noticed that.
Oh, I didn't even notice it.
Like I didn't think, well, they're unconscious. Like I just thought, oh, I don't know. I didn't really think anything. Yeah. When Daniel takes Omok's hand, he put his right hand in Omok's left. However, in the next scene, when they pass through the wall, they have switched sides and thus hands. Since they apparently needed physical contact for the device to work for both of them, it doesn't make sense that they switched sides before stepping through the wall.
Huh. Yeah, I definitely didn't notice that.
I didn't notice that either.
That's
They're like, you know what? Let's do this side. Switch.
Yeah. But yeah, I wonder if that's like if they would even have noticed. Anyone would have known. It's a continuity thing. So
yeah.
But
obviously those little things get missed quite a bit.
Yeah.
You know, even though you try, I'm sure, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, last one.
Okay, last one. When Omok first meets Hammond and SG-1, a close examination of the fastening of his suit reveals to be a zipper, exactly like anything that would have been used on her.
Haven't we already talked about this outfit?
Yeah, so there's a zipper on his like spaceman suit. They might have space. I can't imagine that technology like a zipper wouldn't have been figured out elsewhere, especially if these are humans.
Yeah.
You know, humanoid people who need ways to fasten their clothing.
But you think like if they could walk through walls, they could just make like their outfit just appear on their body.
Yeah, like it's like nanotech.
Yeah,
just, like the Iron Man suit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Not.
Yeah. Right. Well, this was like 1998. So.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, indeed count.
Zero still.
Still zero.
Seriously, I'm shocked.
Yeah, we'll get there. I mean, I'm thinking it's probably less likely this season.
It's coming.
It's coming, though.
It's got to come at least once in the first season.
I hope so.
Yeah, we'll see.
Because otherwise we will have counted it for nothing for a whole season.
Yeah, the whole season.
For crying out loud count, actually also 0 in this. I mean, it's been said 11 and a half times.
Yeah.
This throughout the season, throughout the season so far, but still 0. And this was a Catherine Powers episode. I'm surprised she didn't throw one in there.
Crying out loud.
I mean,
he could have said that many times when he's being accused of being primitive.
Yeah.
Crying out loud.
Like when he's like, when Omak is being like an a-hole in front of the Tollans, he could have been like, "Go for crying out loud,"
to Maybourne.
Or to Maybourne.
You think he could have said that to Maybourne?
Yep. There could have been, for crying out loud. Yeah, there could have been a lot of that. So, but no, okay, all right. So, any not so special effects? I mean, I guess
just that first scene. With the volcano, like where it's panning, showing like the eruption and it's not great.
No, a little dated seeming.
You see where they're going with it, but
but
that was pretty much. I mean, I thought they did pretty good with the. Are you okay?
The blocky things that hook to their arms. Did look
like
pretty like
attack.
The thing that they were using is like their little buttons that they're pushing on their arms.
Those
looked a little.
That's 19. I include that with their outfit.
Oh,
know.
Well, yeah.
But
the whole thing was pretty like. Because now it'd be like. It'd be like touch screens, and the glass would be like transparent and everything.
I thought they did okay with the walk through wall thing.
Oh, that
wasn't bad.
That wasn't bad. That was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Got to give that one props.
Yeah. Got to give something.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so Chevron rating.
Chevron rating. So we're doing 1 to 9, right? I want to give this one. I'm going to do it a 7.
A 7?
Yeah. I think it's good. I think it's an entertaining show. And if you're watching it for the first time, I think it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's.
Yeah, I agree. If this was like the first Stargate episode you just happened to fall in on, it'd probably hook you.
Yeah.
You'd be interested.
Brings in some, other characters from other episodes that you've already watched. And, I like it.
Yeah, I liked it too. I'd say I'd give it a 7 too. Yeah. I mean, you know what? I'll even say 7.5. I'll give it a 7.5.
Okay. You can give it an 8 if you want.
No, it's not. I liked it a lot. There's other episodes I like better. I mean, I have definite favorites, and I'm looking forward if we get to those. But this one is this one was good.
Yeah.
It was just like a solid episode.
It was a good solid episode.
And that it's nice. We know we're going to get to see those people again. So that'll be cool,
Yeah.
Get to watch.
I think the next one is a top one of my favorites.
The next episode is Solitudes.
Solitudes?
It says Solitudes on the thing. You know what? I don't even know what it is.
We've already talked about it, but
we have.
I don't want to give anything away.
Okay. Well, I won't. Okay. Well, we can talk about it off.
But yeah.
But okay. So, line of the episode.
Line of the episode. I bet you can guess it by now what the line of the episode is. But I think it's from Carter, right?
Carter says it.
I wish you would stop calling us primitive.
Yeah.
I don't know if she says it like that. I don't think she does.
She says it in a nice.
I wish you would stop calling us primitive. And then Tollan was probably like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, Sam. With my spiritual voice, I love you. Here, see my emotion box."
Yep, that's pretty much how it went. That was a good line. That was a good line.
It was a good line.
Yeah. So next episode is Solitudes. We'll be back in. I guess
we'll be back in a couple weeks, right?
Yeah.
Keep with us.
Yeah. If we end up deciding to go back to weekly, we'll obviously you'll know because the stuff will come out weekly, and we probably mention it. But if you made it to the end, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, and if this is like your first time watching these Stargate episodes, I hope you're enjoying them.
Yeah.
If this is like your 100th or whatever time watching them, I hope you're enjoying
that as well.
This and that. Yeah. All of it.
I hope our commentary is somewhat entertaining. That's kind
It
of
is
all
for us.
it is for us. Yeah, it's cathartic, I guess. It's kind of an escape from other things, you know.
Yeah.
It's fun to do
Just
this.
life, being adults. Sometimes
Yeah.
adulting sucks.
Yeah.
So,
This is
yeah, it's
kind
a
of a
nice little
nice
getaway.
we do this and we don't have to think about things that
Yeah.
we don't want to have to think about
Yeah.
at the moment.
Exactly.
Not that there's like a ton of things we don't want to have to think about, but
Just adult
adult
stuff.
adulting, adulting.
Adulting.
This is escapism at its finest.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks again. If you do want to send us an email, starx@groovydane.com is our email. But yeah, we thanks for watching, listening, however you're consuming this media. But yeah, and we will see you next time. And until next time, keep solving for X.
Thanks.